I am officially live on the YouTube. Yeah, I need to freshen up my brush packs. So, I I haven't used Photoshop for digital painting in ooh, like 4 years. It's been probably 5 years. I used Krita for a while, and I tried to use it again for this, but for some reason it was just kind of laggy, and I couldn't figure that out. So did not use Krita. I just went ahead and fired Photoshop back up. But where I haven't used Photoshop for digital painting in like half a decade, uh, trying to remember all of the keyboard shortcuts and stuff has been interesting. Um, but also, I don't have any of my tools or my brushes, and I discovered, unfortunately, that Photoshop on Mac, after the M1 processors came out, no longer supports third-party extensions. So that sucks. I tried to install some old extensions that I used to use that I still have licenses for, and they're like, nope, it doesn't work. Oh, okay. Makes me sad. But yeah, I had Brushbox. Oh, no, don't do that. I had Coolerus, which was a really awesome color management extension. Um, but those no longer work. And that sucks. But I'm trying to get my workspace set up so that I can take full advantage of this new beast of a monitor, and yeah, hopefully I can make some cool art in Photoshop. Have all the tools back at my disposal. I may also give Clip Studio a shot. We'll see what happens. Like, the big thing I'm after is a good pencil brush. And right now I'm just using one of the Kyle brushes. It's like, feels like a mechanical pencil, the Procreate mechanical pencil that I always use. I don't have any of my Procreate concept art brushes anymore, so that kind of sucks. I miss those. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I really do wish that I could get the classic Hue Cube here, like this, with the HSB sliders. Like, that would make me happy, but it doesn't work. What's the brightness cube? That's stupid. Yeah, this is my jam, and I want the. Oh, I guess I could. I wonder if I could do 2 color panels. No. So I'm relearning an interface here. That's gonna be fun, right? Well, I guess I'm just gonna dive right in. So today, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing a whole buttload of world building stuff. The more I think about it, the more I think I'm gonna use Clip Studio, because Krita didn't work the way I wanted it to. Clip Studio has multi-page support. Who's calling me? Be right back. All right. Sorry about that. My kid's school called, and yeah, had to answer that. Okay, let's let's get some gesture drawing done while I try to get used to using Photoshop again. So here goes something. Um, I'm pretty zoomed in on this canvas right now. Uh, I am not at all used to having this much space to draw. it's it's definitely different. For this at all. This is gonna be fun. So weird to have an eraser on my app or on my stylus again. Keep wanting to try to like pinch to zoom or like rotate with my. It's not a touch screen though. It is literally just a uh, stylus input. So it's a little different. It's a little different. Oh, had to drop a big stretch there, even though I'm actually pretty well rested. Yeah, yeah, like been sleeping great. um, we are making lots of progress on the home, which is exciting, terrifying, but also exciting. They came out last week and flattened off where our house is going to be. They kind of did it wrong, so I had to rent a skid steer, just like a mini bulldozer loader thingamabob, and I've been fixing that. Sorry, I'm texting my really quick. Yeah, my wife's on her much deserved vacation right now, and let's see, Stuart, one of my weaknesses is animation. Realism is the first thing I learned, and now I'm struggling to do. Well, like, is there a question there? Like, I might be able to help with that, but I'm not sure what it is that you're after. I would say studying video and doing gestures from video would be probably helpful. Such a weird angle. That last one. Oh. It has been a long time since I've drawn on a like big surface. I mean, other than people, you know. But even then, it's usually like, unless it's a back piece, you're not looking at a huge canvas. Hmm. I don't know. I am pretty excited to see like what I'm like. I'm excited to see what I'm able to accomplish with bigger surface and all of this stuff and things. I just wish Photoshop offered multi-page support. So yeah, I think Clip Studio. I might give it a shot with the trial and see if I can get used to Clip Studio. And if I can, I'll probably just get the perpetual license and take it. Well, it's a good question. Perpetual license or no perpetual license? Rebelle is also looking really tempting. No multi-page support, but all of the natural media brushes, like the realistic natural media brushes, plus like depth maps and all of that craziness. Super tempting. Super tempting. And we're back. That's about it. I think I hate this one. I'm getting kind of concerned that I haven't heard from my lawyer. I'm gonna have to call her again to make sure she wakes up. This is not going well today. Good morning, Marcelo. How are you on this fine Tuesday? I always forget that it's Tuesday, even though it's my live stream day. I don't know how. I'm gonna go let this person in up here. That's not always a bad thing. I'm glad your wife is back home. My wife is home right now as well. She took a week of vacation. I've got some kids that are concerning. Yeah. My Apple Pencil broke, so did something crazy. So heavy. Just 22-inch drawing monitor. Trying to get used to it. I got a 22-inch drawing display, yeah. Yeah, I got the XP Pen Artist Pro 22 Gen 2. So it's the big boy, well, not the biggest boy. They've got the 24-inch, and Wacom has the 27-inch, but I'm not paying for that. Oh. I'm not used to this at all, though. Like, this is freaking foreign to me. I haven't drawn in Photoshop in like 6 years. So this is wild and wacky to me. fun. I try to do a little bit of urban sketching whenever I'm like going to karate with my son or something like that. I'll sit there and draw in public while he's practicing his karate. It's a lot of fun. What made you decide to get into some urban sketching? Because last time you were here, you were saying you hadn't been doing a lot of art lately. I'm glad to hear that you're back into making things and stuff. I didn't eat breakfast today. That is part of what's wrong, I'm sure. That I've got a headache from. All right, so I had to rent a skid steer over the weekend. We've got it for a week, but I've been reshaping where they cut my house seat. That's good. That's good. Getting away from the like competitive drawing environment, because I remember you were saying, ooh, yeah, that's good. That's really good. But yeah, I rented a skid steer over the weekend to level off and fix where they cut my house seat, because we're getting ready to have it built super soon. Nice. But where we're about to have it built, they screwed up our yard, so I had to rent a skid steer and try and fix what they messed up. But they're coming out to pour the footers and foundation and stuff tomorrow, so I've gotta finish my work. But I was coming up over an incline, so bringing the tracks up like this, and then the bucket pulled the front of it down, and I was going a little too fast, so it surprised me, and whenever it came down, it plumbed me face first into the windshield. I was like, ah! So my face is really sore today from meeting the windshield of a piece of heavy equipment. I am not a professional. I am a somewhat skilled amateur. God, that hurt. It was hilarious though. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, the house is underway. Yeah, it was hilarious. Like, I'm a dumbass. Like, I was just sitting there dazed for a few minutes. Not a few seconds, honestly. It didn't take me that long to recover, I don't think. Unless I was suffering from a concussion and I lost time. Which is a possibility. But yeah, I also didn't eat breakfast, so I've got a sore face, no breakfast. Kids are getting sick. Oh man. Driveway is so screwed though. Like, really hoping when they come out to install the new septic system that I can steal some gravel. I'm gonna need it. Um, yeah. It's been a long week, long couple of weeks. But yeah, now that I'm back in Photoshop, I need to rebuild my brush collection. Like all I've got right now is the Kyle Mega Pack because it's free from Adobe. So, yeah. Like, I basically have the default brushes, but there's well, my brain's not working. So I used to use Brushbox to sort all of my brushes, but I was talking about it earlier. There are no third-party extensions available anymore for Photoshop after the M1 processor Mac. So like Windows, I think you've still got all of your extensions and stuff. On Mac, though, third-party extensions don't work anymore, which really freaking sucks because I like my third-party extensions, or I used to back when I painted in Photoshop. Yes, it was Brushbox. It was a brush manager for Photoshop. You could sort sort them. It had a really nice graphical interface. It was like $16. So I bought all of these extensions forever ago. Coolerus was the other one. That was also amazing. Yeah. But it no longer works either. I need to figure that out. I don't know. I'll play with it some other time. Not at the moment. I don't have the energy. Ugh. Ugh. But now I'm debating, like, should I just switch to Clip Studio? I might try the free trial and see what happens. Actually, why not? Give me just a minute. I want to go ahead and download Clip Studio. The free trial of Clip Studio. Clipstudio.net. No, not the purchase. Free trial. Did they just release version 5? Website looks different. Clip Studio for macOS. Yes, please. Open. I have really fast internet at the shop. Well, not that fast, apparently. Not while I'm streaming, anyway. Yeah, I don't have I don't have any experience with Clip Studio, but it has been highly recommended. The fact that it has multi-page support is the reason I am super duper interested in it. Um, and if I can find some nice pencil brushes and it doesn't lag like Krita did, then that'll make me super duper happy. Super duper happy. I am so low energy. Yeah. I'm gonna blame the weather. Hmm. Anyone out there who might be watching right now or might not be, I don't know. Anyone out there that uses Clip Studio? Oh, I think I've just gotten too used to Procreate. That's my problem. I like Procreate too much. If they made a full macOS version of Procreate. See, I am not Adobe's bitch, so I. Oh, that sucks. I mean, so I think Clip Studio is going to be a good option for me because I am trying to get into comics creation. And it has multi-page support for like sketchbook type things. Granted. Oh. Shame, shame, shame. No, I use zero AI features anywhere anymore. If I can avoid it. Like there are certain things that are like sneaky AI that I don't use any generative AI. Good morning, Chris. If you're already in meetings, you probably have me muted, huh? I got a new toy. It's easier to do. Big 22-inch drawing monitor. Beast. What was I saying? Oh, Procreate. I really wish they would make a full macOS version of Procreate. That would be amazing. I don't even have access to Adobe's generative stuff, and we won't discuss why that is the case. Oh, here we go, Clip Studio. It has finished downloading. I agree. Yeah, install for everybody, that's fine. 1.07 GBs. Ooh, it's actually making me type in my password instead of fingerprint. This must be serious. English, yes please. Here we are, Clip Studio. Yeah, that's fine. Setting up. I'm going to make Clip Studio exactly the same size as my Photoshop window over here. .5 GBs of materials. Interesting. Whoa. Oh, this is a lot of stuff. They do not make the starting interface super friendly. It's very cluttered. Let's log in and we will create an account using email address instead of single sign-on because I am weird. I don't trust single sign-on anymore. You have sent me an email. Let's check that email. I think you lied, Clip Studio. Unless it went to spam. No, there it is. Register your new Clip Studio account. Password generated. Birth year. We don't talk about that. I have to scroll pretty far actually. I don't need a newsletter. Thanks though. Save it there. I'll save it there. Copy it there. Paste it here. Log in. Cool. Okay. Look at my account. See what's up. Manage plans. I would like to I think it's well, let's do a new project. Oh, this is a folder. All right, all projects. I have, and there's just this, there's a little bit too much lag, and the way the Apple Pencil behaves is not quite as responsive as a style, like a drawing display. It comes in handy sometimes, but it's, as much as I wanted to love the iPad as a display, it's not that phenomenal. Draw. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Plans. I want that 3-month trial of Clip Studio EX. Oh. Purchase your plan from within the Clip Studio app. That's what I'm trying to do. EX US. Okay. First 3 months free. Are you not going to give me my first 3 months free? You bastards. Alright, enter card info. First payment date, November 18th. Okay, that works for me. Oh no, wrong card. This one. Sorry, this isn't what you wanted to see, probably. It's me just sitting here. 6462. What the hell? I called something. I don't know why or how. Okay. Expiration. 8. This is the link, of course. I'm not going to save that right now. Just pay on November 18th. Thank you. I am freaking starving. I did not realize how hungry I was until just now. And my stomach is going. Okay, Clip Studio Paint. Yeah, I went with EX because of the multi-page studio or multi-page stuff. Open Clip Studio. Okay, I think I have to restart Clip Studio. I'm gonna try completely restarting Clip Studio. Clip Studio Paint. Oh. Aha, get started. Okay, I don't know what that means. remove this window. All right. Clip Studio Paint is not making me happy. All right. Preferences. No. Interface. Quit. There we go. That was painful. All right, let's get OBS. Properties, window, Clip Studio Paint. Boom. All right. I don't like that pencil. we're off to a not great start. I do like the fact that the navigator is like, this is already set up basically how I wanted it. I do need better brushes, so that is, oh, that's ugly. Let's see, what else do we have? We have button quail, a baby button quail. It hatched. We hatched a baby bird. Okay, Clip Studio. Let's see if I can get used to using some of these things. What's this? Oh, gross. Nope. I want to say that. Oh, this is just a standard. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of like it. Opacity, yeah. Oh, what's up? I'm sorry. No, I did decent-ish on the study-ish. I'm just playing with different software now that I got my drawing tablet. Got a big ass 22-inch drawing screen, and I'm trying to decide what software I want to use. I'm leaning towards Clip Studio. Yeah, my girls tackle me, and they're like, "We're gonna paint your nails." I'm like, "Okay, whatever. I am girl dad." But yeah, I seem to be enjoying Clip Studio. They just don't have a default pencil brush that I like, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Kind of like the interface though. The interface is nice. I'll have to figure out the multi-page stuff later. I do not like the big clip. Like, this is Clip Studio Paint. the actual painting software, but the base software is called Clip Studio without paint at the end, and that is um, but that's an overwhelming nightmare mess of bad UI. So let's see if I can do gesture drawing with Clip Studio. Yep, I am enjoying it. So the verdict seems to be that as much as I romanticized Krita back in the day, it is not up to the task of being a workhorse painting software anymore. Clip Studio seems to be fitting the bill quite nicely. Maybe if I can get a good pencil brush. Like this is a round mixing brush with wet paint. I don't know. But I hate these pencil brushes. Like I'm a huge fan of mechanical pencil brushes. That's not a good one, and I don't know how to fix it. So I'm going to check out. Well, it's supposed to be downloading a bunch of materials. Just flat out Clip Studio. Let's get that pulled up. Yeah, I need to play around with a lot of things on here. This is my first time ever using Clip Studio. I don't know how to use, I don't know how to like there's a lot of oil brushes. No, I don't need that. Clip Studio assets. Pencil. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up a buttload of pencils, or sorry, tutorials. I'm gonna have to find a bunch. Actually, I think San shared some resources that I should probably look at. Ooh. Tones, fillers, pencils. Let's look at this one. Too much grain. See, that's what I don't like, pencil brushes that have a overwhelming amount of pencil grain. Like, I prefer the grain to be a subtle thing. Apparently we hatched a few little button quail last night. It's kind of awesome though. Alright. First of all, let's just close Photoshop. Quit. No, not hide. Quit. Quit Photoshop. No, I don't need to save. Put Discord back up. Let's look at the next pencil. The coffee pencil. Still too much grain. Is it too much to ask for just a subtle grain texture? Too much grain? I really want one basically like the Soft Strokes pencil that Veil uses. Ooh, no. We're getting closer. I might have to look at other resources. Well, that's weird. Okay. What's this? Found one. Alright. Material has been downloaded. We got the materials. Where are those saved? How do I import these materials? Alright, let's see what happens. And from downloads. Ooh, here we go. don't support the Shredder. The subtle cardboard texture is still rather nice, though. Or not cardboard, the subtle pencil texture. That's nicer. Can I? I don't know. Let's try drawing with this and see how I like it. So no, the quail that we have right now, the ones that we just hatched, are literally this big. They're button quail. They are so tiny. Yeah, no, I don't like this brush. Oh wow. Will anything ever satisfy me after Procreate? Probably not. The hell? There is an ambulance and a fire truck outside, across the street. So that sucks. All right. Thoughts and thinking and thoughts. Can I import Photoshop brushes into using Photoshop brushes with CSP? That's okay. Okay, let's Finder. Let's go to resources. Man, this is the most boring stream ever. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm trying out all the different brushes. Could not connect it. Why? Could not connect the Mountain Duck. My cloud storage is disconnected right now. Well, I'm glad it's not super duper boring. Like, all I'm doing is trying out different pieces of drawing software to see what feels most comfortable. I really hate Adobe, so I'd like to switch to Clip Studio. But if I can't get these brushes to work the way I want them to, then Photoshop might be my only option, because as much as I hate Photoshop, their brush engine is baller. Triple domes, sources, art. Download this. Save. Open. Brushes. Okay, let's see. Importing Photoshop. Import. No, how do I do that? It's from downloads. I wonder if I can just drag and drop. Oh, I can. Sweet. That is huge. Let's... None of these have... None of these have tilt. So that's the next thing. Let's see. How do I edit brush properly? Tool. No. Tool properties. Oh. How do I do this? Window. Advanced tool settings. Here we go. I don't know if you can. Let me see. Is this? No, you can't see the wind. Oh. Okay, there it is. Advanced tool settings. Ah, all right. Thickness. Pressure. All right. Shape is fine. Pressure. We will bring it down to like 50%. That's fine. All right. Let's take this angle. Pin tilt. Still not doing anything. Damn it. Not working. How do I fix that? Texture. No, that's fine. I don't care. Not a dual brush. Okay. I'm having a really hard time. Set to default. Okay. So this is the standard brush. I don't particularly like it. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of that. All of it. Here. Gosh. 8. really miss my Procreate brushes. That's silly and dumb. Um, oh, gross. Also not good. With my Photoshop, looking like Photoshop is gonna be where I land. Um, I'm gonna open Clip Studio back up, and we're just gonna try mechanical pencil. Look for mechanical pencil. Mechanical pencil. Pencil rough. All right, tilt recognition, smooth pencil. Here we go. All right, I think I found one. Oh, let's minimize that. Go back to pencils and add some downloads. Ah. Where did it? Ooh, gonna make me mad. It's in the paint section. Okay. Okay. Smooth pencil. Alright. It's okay. Window. Tool settings. the pill. Jesus. Alright, this is... Still not what I was after, but I am going to try. Yeah, I think I can make it work. Yeah, that'll work. Is it that big of a deal? For me, I mean, you need to enjoy the tools that you're using, right? Ideally. Let's see what... Okay, yeah, I lied. This will not work. It. I hate it so much. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna Photoshop. I'm just gonna use Photoshop. Or I don't know. Maybe I just stick with the round mixer brush. Like, I'll be one of those people where I'm just like, just use the hard round. Yeah, I think that's gonna be me. Yeah, I'm gonna be one of those people. Just use the hard round brush. Oof. What's the gouache look like? I haven't played with that yet. It's interesting. What's the first gouache look like? Oh, it's like same gouache brush. Like it has a little bit of a interesting pull to it. That could be a lot of fun. I feel like I could play with the thin gouache. Okay, I might have found one. It doesn't do exactly what I need it to do, but it does enough. It's got a little bit of texture to it. Not a stupid amount. That's a boring pose. Let's try a gesture with it. That'll be... Alright, nope. There's always something wrong. Make a copy of this thin gouache brush. Advanced tool set. I want to dock this. Okay. Huh. Okay. Angle will be thin tilt. Thickness will be pen pressure. Nice. Texture. Bump it up a little. Yeah, that's nice. It won't let me change the opacity. Ooh, amount of paint though. That's a weird graph. Let's try that. We'll drop the minimum value to like 5%. No, not quite. Actually, just gonna drop the minimum value to 0. Those are weird graphs. Gotcha. There it is. I am just inverting the graph that it had. Okay, let's try. All right. So, the moral of the story is, if you don't like it, make your own. See, what's the spraying effect? No, that's gross. Brush tip. Right, I do like that. There we go. That is sort of the okay. Yeah, as I was saying, the moral of the story is if you don't like the way that things are working, tinker with them until you do. I'm gonna make that a little bit thicker. So this is my brush. Oh, that is so nice. Okay. Yeah, this is Josh Gouache. I want to try a couple of gestures with it now. Ooh, I don't know my shortcuts. It's going to be a problem, I'm sure. Pixel brush. I want to do one gesture, and then I really do have to go. Simple. All right. Yeah, I'm running into an issue here. Let's. Um, let's try. Yeah, I finally figured it out. Oh, how's it going? I made the switch to drawing on the computer. Yeah, I mean, you hopped on right when I was about to leave. So I am trying out Clip Studio Paint. This is really my first time ever using it. And I hated the brushes that came with it by default, so I sort of made my own. Loosely based off of, well, not even loosely based, it's very much based off of the gouache brush, the default gouache brushes, or I think they're default. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I have no idea. The Thin Gouache 2, I modified the ever-living crap out of it to get something that sort of works for me. Oh, but on that note, I do have to go. I am going to get home, eat lunch with my wife, and get back on the skid steer. Yep. On that note, take it easy, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I will keep playing with Clip Studio, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Later.